Alright, take two. Look at my hair. Tried filming this earlier today, and I got about 15 minutes into it, and my iPad turned off for some reason, quit doing it, and then Love Bug was like having a fit. Well, she wasn't having a fit, but she wanted to watch TV, and I had the TV off, so she was a little upset. So I said, I'll just wait and do it after I put her to bed. So I just put her to bed. She's up there going to sleep. It's 8 o'clock at night. So I'm shooting at a different angle because this is the... Hang on, let me fix this. Right. Because I got the best lighting this way, since I have no natural light. Alright. Let's see. I started off on the other video. I'm going to talk a little bit, not much, just a tiny bit about the New Jersey Flosstube retreat. The last time I talked to you guys, see, I'm not as peppy as I was earlier because it's like 8 o'clock at night. I've been chasing dogs and Love Bug around all day, so I'm a little tired, so I'm not as peppy as I usually am. But it's okay. It'll still be a good video, I promise. New Jersey Flosstube retreat. The last time I talked to you, it was right before I went. Well, I went. I had a wonderful time. I sat with a table full of wonderful people. There was, other than me, there was 3 other people there that did Flosstube and 3 that didn't. Real quick, I'm just going to name the Flosstubers I sat with, because y'all probably know them. One is Teresa, the left-handed stitcher. Yeah, this is my left hand. Sammy J, and Jess Marie Does Stuff. Those were the other 3 Flosstubers I sat with. And the other ladies, hi. I'm bad with names. I know one was Laura, I think, and then Tammy, and I forget the other lady's name. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with names. Terrible. And there was one other lady, but she was, I think she had a migraine or something, or she wasn't feeling well, so she didn't spend much time at the table. And I forget her name as well. Had a wonderful time. Had my daughter and her boyfriend go. And Sunday, like about 15 minutes before we were getting ready to check out and leave, they set the smoke alarm off in our room because they were vaping in the room. Oh my God, so embarrassing. But I had a wonderful time. I got a bunch of stuff. Most of it have already been used or put away. So I'm going to do a little haul in a little while, and I'll show some of the stuff I got at the New Jersey retreat, but I don't have all of it here, right here to show, because it's already, I got a couple of needle minders that are on other projects and whatever. Okay, if y'all are wondering what these are, okay, for the last 3 or 4 weeks, I really haven't been stitching that much because I've been having some real issues with my hands. And so I went to the doctor earlier this week. I have carpal tunnel, severe carpal tunnel. So we're going to try to do a couple of things before we even think about any kind of surgery or anything. And this is the first step, wearing these braces, and I have it in both hands. So I haven't been stitching a lot the last couple of weeks because my hands have been bothering me, and it's kind of hard because my fingers get numb. And so that, when your finger's numb, it's kind of hard to grab the needle or know if I have the needle or whatever. Anyway, I haven't been stitching a lot. I'm hoping now, this is the first day I've worn these all day, and I do have to say I already see a great improvement on my hands. I mean, I was to the point where my fingers were numb like 85% of the time, and I think they only got numb, I think, twice today. And one time I had these off for a little bit, so they're working. I'm hoping. I don't know. So I got to go back to her here in a few weeks. And I didn't ask her at the time if I only have to wear these for like a certain period of time and then I won't have to wear them no more, or if this is like a forever thing. I don't know. I hope it's not a forever thing. I mean, if I have to wear them forever to have my hands back, then I will. But I'm hoping that... Oh, yeah, I might be able to hear her. She's crying a little bit. But that's okay. She'll put herself to sleep. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, enough about that. I met a few weeks ago. Was it 3 weeks already? I don't remember. It was a while back. Maybe 3 or 4 weeks. Gary from the Sunshine Stitchers was in town, and I met up with him at my not-so-local needlework store, the Thistle, and we spent the day there. We literally closed it. We literally got kicked out of the shop. I mean, the owner says, I'm sorry to tell you this, but, we have a class in an hour, and she needs to go eat, so we're closed. I'm like, okay, we'll leave. But, and you know what? We didn't neither one of us put in a stitch while we were there. We were so busy sitting there talking, and it was me and him, and then there was 2 other ladies. One lady came, I forget her name. I forget the other 2 ladies' names. Oh, I'm terrible with names. I need to make a notebook and write these down. But one lady came. I want to say, no, I'm not even going to try to guess because I'll probably be wrong. And she stayed for a while, then she left, and then another lady came, and she stayed with us until we closed the place down. Oh, it was awesome. I mean, I watched the Sunshine Stitchers. I love watching their videos. I think Gary is great. I told him he needs to put Merman back up and just leave his ass up there. So, but I've noticed he hasn't put him up there yet. So anyway, but I had a wonderful time talking. I hope he comes back to Connecticut soon so we can meet up again, and maybe this time we'll do some stitching. Let's see what else. Got 2 new puppies in the house. 2, not 1, but 2. The 2 kids that still live with us, my son Raymond and y'all know Samantha, decided they wanted puppies, and if we let them each get a puppy, then they'll take care of the puppy, and blah, 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 blah. You know how it goes. I mean, they're 24 and 19, So initially, I said no. And the reason why I said no was for 2 reasons. Number 1, they were huskies they wanted. Now, I don't have anything against huskies. I think they're beautiful dogs and whatnot, but they're high-energy dogs, and they shed like crazy. But my husband says, sure, go ahead. Lord. And of course, they all work or in school, so that who's with the puppies all day? Me. But it's okay. I mean, it's not too terribly bad. They're almost housebroken. We've had them now for 2 weeks. They're almost housebroken. Well, the only one I really have a lot is my son's dog. Named him Sif. Between Samantha and her boyfriend, the dog is usually with one of them. So, anyway, Sif is, he'll go to the door, or she. I keep calling him he. It's a she. She'll go to the door to be let out, but it's like since she's still a puppy, she can't hold her bladder. So sometimes, I'm grabbing my shoes, and before I can get to the door, she has an accident. But she knows that she's supposed to go outside. It's just that she can't always hold it. But she's getting there. She already knows how to sit, how to lay down, how to go to bed, because we're crate training her, and we're working on the leave it command. So she's doing okay. I don't know about the other one because they're doing all that anyway. But yes. And the 2 kids take turns vacuuming because, like I said, these dogs shed like crazy. Anyway. Okay. Enough of that. Let's see. I think that's it. I think that's it for life updates. I can't think of anything else that's happened that is worth telling you guys about. Samantha's doing great in school. She's like halfway through her schooling. She should be starting her clinicals here in a couple of weeks. She's getting excited because, you know, that's the clinicals are actually going to be hands-on, and she's really wanting to work with the elderly. She has a soft spot for the elderly, and she can't wait to get started. So great. Okay, let's see. What do y'all want to see first? Haul or what I've been working on? Okay, I think more of y'all said whips. So we'll do whips first. Then we'll do haul. Let's see. I don't know which order. I don't know. Because I don't remember what order I did these in. Oh, okay. Now, this is one I worked on at the retreat. I had the word, is this June or July? This is June. I had the word June done. I just had to do all the little motifs. And I worked on it at the retreat. And I almost had it finished at the retreat. Almost. I'm going to show you exactly what I had left to do when I got home from the retreat. It's finished, June. The only thing I had left to do was this little hedgehog here and the back stitching. That's all. Now, if I would have done that, that's my ears sticking out. Look at that. Okay, I got big ears, I guess. If I could have finished that at the retreat, I would have had to finish at the retreat. But there it is. One more down. That's the finish. This is in my, I love this bag. The Austin, the original Flosstube retreat in Austin in October of, what year was that? 2017, 2 years ago. That was fun. That was the first retreat I have ever gone to. And, okay, I was sitting at the New Jersey retreat. I was sitting, Sammy J was there, sitting at my table. And we were talking, and something got mentioned about the Flosstube retreat in Austin. I said, oh, yeah, that was so much fun. And she said something about, she was there. I said, wait, you were there? I said, I don't remember seeing you there. She says, that's because I was sitting in a corner and I stayed there and I didn't get up and move. She said, that's why I didn't see you. So we were at the same retreat and I didn't even know it. All right. What's this? Okay, this is, okay, I don't have, oh, I left it upstairs. I don't have the chart, or not the I'm trying to figure out what I'm saying. Okay, I showed y'all where I finally FFO'd 3 of the Preschool Alphabet that I did, because I'm doing 3, okay? So that gave me the urge to pull it back out and start it again. So I started, and this is all I have because everything else is upstairs. J for jack-o'-lantern. I started that one, and I don't have it finished, but I got a pretty good start on it. I need to pick it back up and finish it. And I worked this one too. I worked at the Flosstube retreat. So I did. J for Jack. I mean, I don't have too terribly much left to do. Just the other vine here and filling them in, and that's pretty much it. And and the rest of this pumpkin. I think, is there any back stitching in this? A tiny bit. So that's what I did. And what I did at the retreat was I had the first part of this pumpkin done on this side. Yeah, on this side. And then I finished the pumpkin at the retreat. So then I got one more thing that I worked on. Because like I said, I haven't, well actually, yeah, one more thing that I worked on. And this one is so close to a finish, I need to pull it out and work on it. Is this. This is called Halloween in the Rain. I love this. I love this designer. I'm not going to pronounce it because... But they got a lot of other cute ones that I like. So I'm working on that one. And all I got left is this little corner right here. So I have, let's see, hang on, I'll put it back up. So I have this moon and, whoops, a lightning bolt and the border and a little bit of rain, and I'll be done. I can't see what I'm doing here, but there it is. I love this piece. I think it's awesome. I will frame this piece. That's what I'm doing. Isn't that pretty? So those are the 3 pieces I've been working on, that I've worked on since last time I saw you guys. Because, and like I said, I didn't try to stitch today with these on, but I'm going to try to stitch tomorrow and see how it works with these, because I can't bend my, that's what these do, keep you from bending your wrists a lot, because I don't know, doctor explained it to me, but alright, so now I got my foot's falling asleep because I'm sitting on it. Okay, now I'm going to show you my haul. Like I said, these are like different things that I got at different places. Okay. Alright, this I got at the retreat. Y'all probably know by now, because I'm sure y'all watch other people's videos. Yeah, here we go. That Off the Grid Needleworks gave everybody one of these little notion bags, and this is the one I picked. I love it. Love it. So okay. Alright, this is stuff that I got off the freebie table. And I'm going to show you one of these, and y'all are going to laugh. Where's it at? Okay, I don't know where it's at. It'll come. We'll find it. Okay, so all this I'm fixing to show you I got off the freebie table. They had, oh man, there was a lot at that freebie table. This is a fancy that. It's called, is it called the Workshop? But I thought it was cute. It's a little birdhouse that's decorated for Christmas. Isn't that the cutest? Put that there. Then I got this watercolor stars and stripes. Something patriotic. Man, it's only been 18 minutes. This is going to be a short video. I thought it would be a long one. Oh, and I love this one too. I'm going to have to look these people up and see what else they got, because I'm sure they got other stuff. This is watercolor Ghost. Isn't that awesome? And we got Patriotic Blessings. Oh, and I love this one. In fact, I'm going to... Whoa. Almost fell. In fact, I need to get some floss and some fabric and do this one, because I just love it. It says, I'm a great mom, just a bad maid. Alright, I'm going to have to hurry this up, because she's really crying now. Let's see. Give me something good to eat. This is a Halloween one, and this one had the buttons with it. Then, okay. Then, this is a bunch of I think this is from, yeah, this is from Mill Hill. Which is great because I found out, I think I know why I don't particularly care for doing Mill Hills. I don't like stitching on perforated paper. And I got some Mill Hills in there, and I think what I'm going to do is, instead of stitching them on perforated paper, I'm just going to do them on fabric. And of course, love me some snowmen. I got these. I thought those were cute. Oh, there it is. I looked for that one. And this one I got for my aunt. I'm going to send it to my aunt. She lives in Texas. But she has a bunch of cross stitch in her kitchen, and it's all like chicken and cows and geese and all kinds of farm animals. So, and she doesn't like doing big projects. She likes small ones. So there's a bunch of small chickens and stuff, so that this is something that, you know, she would enjoy doing. So I'm going to send that to her. Now, let me show you this next one. I saw this next one. I said, oh, I used to have that. And I haven't seen it in a while. I don't think I have it anymore. I'm going to pick it up. Not that I'm going to stitch anything in it, but just because I've stitched stuff in here, and I even have stuff that's framed and everything that I got hanging up that comes from this book. So I'm going to pick it up just for, you know, nostalgia's sake. And this is it. A bunch of bunnies. So then I brought it home, and I was just flipping through it. Hang on. Let me see where it is. I was flipping through it, and I saw... Where's that? Oh, I know it was here. And then watch me not be able to find it. I can't find it now. Alright, well, I don't know where it is. I can't find it, and I'm not going to sit here and hold y'all up. But on one of these pages, there's like 2 numbers written. And an arrow by each number. And what it is, I put this on the freebie table. Because I had a big box of stuff that I'd packed down like a year or so ago that I said if I ever go to a retreat, I'll take it for the freebie table, or I'll just take it to Goodwill. Well, I never made it to Goodwill, so I took it to New Jersey, put it on the freebie table. Forgotten I had put this in here, but when I found that page, I wish I could... I passed it, but when I found that page, I'm like, oh my God, that's me. Because I counted, because it was with my starting point, you know, how many stitches I had to go like left or right, and how many stitches up or down to go to my starting point. So I took something, put it on the freebie table, and then picked it back up. Who knew? Alright, let's see. Now these are my purchases. Oh, of course. I don't want to talk to you. Right, hang on. These are my purchases from Needlework Delight from the retreat. I got some 32 count Lagana Country Mocha. And this is a, I don't know what size it is. It's just Country Mocha. I like Country Mocha. Then I got a 32 count Lugana. This is a solo dye. It doesn't say. It's kind of a grayish color. With a little bit of something else in it. Then I got... I picked up Autumn Trio. And I picked up a couple of threads I knew I didn't have. I think I have the rest of them. And I picked up the fabric I'm going to do on it. Look at that. And this is 28 count light teal green. And that's what I'm going to do this on. I think it's going to be awesome. I almost started it at the retreat. I said no. I decided not to. So that's, I didn't purchase much. And then, hang on, back there, up there. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay. Then, this is what I bought at the Thistle when I went to meet, what's his name? Gary. Sorry, Gary. I don't want to see the receipt. I bought Winter Trio. So I think I got all of them now. And then I bought a few threads that I needed for a few projects. Well, except for this one. That one I didn't need. I just thought it was pretty and I wanted it. I'll find something to do with it. So that's, yeah. So that's it. Okay. Well, I'm going to end this now. I'm going to try to do videos more often. I mean, I used to, when I first started out, I used to do them once a week. And here I'm doing them maybe once every month and a half. So I'm going to try to do some a little bit more often. Also, if you stayed with me this long, I have decided, I don't know when, sometime next year, and I have decided that I'm going to put together a retreat here in Connecticut. I've talked to several people, and they keep telling me, do it, do it. You do it, they'll come, they'll come. I've already had several people say that they'll come, they'll be here. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to plan it for the fall of 2020. I haven't started looking at hotels and gathering information yet because I still got some medical issues I have to deal with. And I mean, I got doctor's appointments for, you know, for different things coming up, and I want to get all that taken care of. And then once that's taken care of, then I'm going to start doing my planning. I'm also going to have raffles to raise money for breast cancer research. So just put that out there. Anyone who wants to, that lives in this area, who watches my videos, if y'all want to get together and help me do things, then, you know, you're more than welcome to. Just send me a private message or something saying, hey, I'll help you. And we'll go from there. When I get more information, I will let you guys know what's going on. So that's it. So sometime next fall, about a year from now, because it's fall now, plan on, you know, like I said, I don't have all the details, but yeah, I think I'm pretty excited about doing it. So I want to do it, you know. I think it'd be great. Okay, so that's it. Until next time, stitch till you can't stitch no more. Bye.